Hey, what's going on everyone? JSTCG here coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. As you can already tell by this video and the thumbnail, we're going to be going over my Ishizu tier deck post ban list. I'm trying to get better with this deck. There's a lot of chains and different combos you can do, and the mirror matches definitely take some time and getting used to. There's just a lot of things going on in a match when you're playing this, or if another player has like Bestials and stuff and everything's interacting with each other. But I do like this deck. There's lots of, like I said, lots of interaction, and if you play it well, you're rewarded. Now, a lot of the times I misplay or there's things I should have done and instead I go a different route, and that just comes with more practice and playing. But overall, I can see why this deck is definitely number one. We're in a tier 0 format. The ban list really didn't do a whole lot, so we got a couple more months of this deck running around probably until we get maybe something a little more major. But yeah, I guess we're just going to play it until then. Now, because this format hasn't been my favorite, I slowly started getting into the Pokemon TCG, and if you want to see my journey on that and see some decks that I've built and learn the game with me, or just kind of follow my new Pokemon TCG journey, you can check out JS Games, which is my separate channel, which will be for that type of content. There'll be openings and stuff too in the future. So if you're into Pokemon or other TCGs, and I also do some other random videos, you can check out JS Games. But without any further ado, let's jump into the deck profile. Everything's pretty standard, but we'll go through it. So starting off with the Tearlaments, I play 3 of everything. Triple Merly, Triple Haviness, Triple Shiren, and Triple Rhino Heart. I know a lot of people play 2 Rhino, and it is probably the most cuttable one, but I just like maxing out. I like seeing all the names. I like milling all of these, so I'm just gonna play 3 of everything. Then for the Ishizu stuff, we have Triple Kelbeck, Triple Keldo, Triple Medora, and the 1 Agito. I've just started seeing some people cut the Kelbeck, which kind of makes sense. Like, I get your opponent could plus off of the mills going on, but I think this ratio is fine for now. I'll have to do some more testing and maybe try cutting 1 or 2 Kelbeck, but I think just the 3, 3, 3, and 1 is what's been working so far, and we'll have to see if that changes or how builds change up in the future after some results. But yeah, we're gonna stick with this for now, and then I do play the 1 Orange Light. It's still good at 1, it's just a hand trap. And then lastly for the monsters, we have 7 Bestials, we have 3 Magnamut, 3 Drew Swarm, and the 1 Serenir. I do side another one. You could just max out on all of these if you want. You could cut maybe the Orange Light. I get some people are doing that, or if you end up cutting Kelbecks, you could add in 1 or 2 more Serenirs. This is kind of the ratio I've played in any deck running Bestials, whether it was Dragon Link or branded Bestials or Ishizu tier. I just like this 7 number for some reason, but yeah, I could definitely see just going 3, 3, and 3 across the board. Spell cards, 1 Instant Fusion. Insane card. Probably gonna get banned. Should probably be banned anyways, I don't know. I love Instant Fusion. Another card that should probably go down to like 1 is the field spell for Tearlaments. Such an insane field spell. One of the best field spells ever printed. Of course, you have the 1 Terraforming to search it out and get to it as quickly as possible. And then I play 2 Scream, 1 Heartbeat, and then we have Crime and Celiac. I had 1 Scream initially, and that was fine, but I needed to replace 2 Orange Lights, so I included a second one, and I actually really like having a second one, especially like if 1 gets milled, you hopefully still have 1 in the deck. But yeah, that is it for the main deck. It's 40 cards even. Let's move on to the extra. Alright, so for the fusions, we have Kitkelos, Kaleido Heart, and Rukelos. I love all of these cards. I think 1 of everything's fine. In older versions of tier, we wanted to play 2 Kit, but now we have Rukelos, and the extra deck's pretty tight with this particular build, so 1, 1, and 1 is fine. Then 1 Dragostapelia, Sprite is still out there, and this is just a good fusion in general. And then we have the 1 Garua, and lastly the 1 Mud Dragon. 3 links in this deck, being Dark, and then the 2 Sprite cards. We have Elf, and just recently picked up a Sprite Sprint. Not a whole lot to say about these. Dark is just insane with Bestials running around, and lots of decks just play Dark, so it's nice you can steal one. And then Exceeds, we have some rank 4s. We have Time Thief Redoer, Abyss Dweller, and Baguska. I recently added in Wallow. I was playing the Diviner and the Barone, but with the new ban list, I decided to cut the Diviner, especially because we don't have as many Heralds now, and I threw in Wallow, and I've only played a few games where he's come out, but I like him. He's probably going to stay in here. This is a flex spot, probably Wallow and Time Thief Redoer are flex spots, but I feel like if you're playing like 7 or 9 Bestials, then you could easily go into Wallow, and I like this card quite a bit. It's pretty good, and it's a super. It's affordable, so if you don't have a Barone, throw in a Wallow and you'll be good. And then Beatrice and Zeus as well to round off the extra deck. I think this is pretty standard. I've seen a bunch of different lists, and the extra deck are maybe 14 cards that are the same, and then there's like a flex spot. I'm still working on the side deck, but I'll talk about it and kind of go over some stuff here. So we have Ghost Bell and a second Serenir in the side. Both of these cards are good against the mirror. Ghost Bell's really good against anything running Bestials. Testing out Forbidden Droplet, this could be something else if you wanted it to, but Droplet, I mean, is just a really good card. And then I like to also play triple Tactics Talent, and because I hate playing against back row decks, and on top of that we have 3 Macrocosmos and 3 Dimensional Fissure, I'm playing 3 Twin and a Feather Duster. And then the 15th card is a Call by the Grave, just because Call by the Grave is still really good if you're going up against a rogue deck or a deck that is playing some hand traps. So there you guys have it. That is my Ishizu Tearlaments deck profile for the new December 2022 format. Let me know what you think of this deck. What do you think of this format in general? I'd love to know what you're playing or any fun techs that you might have, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, peace out, and have a good one.